Hi everybody, I'm Kevin, this is my wife Katie. We're gonna give you an evening relaxation here because we know it's easy to get your body tired, your mind busy. In today's stressful world, we end up problem solving, we end up thinking about our regrets, we end up spending time rehearsing what we did or what we could have done differently. We get super busy in our brain, and that makes it hard to let go and relax and be at peace and get the good night's sleep we need. And so with this short video, we're going to give you the opportunity to quiet your mind, ease your body, and hopefully have a nice night's sleep. Let's get started.
I'm going to be cueing you through a series of relaxation exercises for your body to be more comfortable, for your brain to quiet. And I encourage you to pause right now in the video and get into comfortable clothes. We're going to be sitting in a chair or sitting on a mat or on your bed for these whole exercises. No equipment is necessary. So please take a second, pause now, get comfy, and join us. So sitting in your chair, nice and balanced in your body, slightly upright, we're going to start with just slowing down the mind and slowing down the breath with an exercise called box breathing. Box breathing is usually done even slower than what I will do today, but it is something you kind of train yourself into the ability of managing your breath. We're going to be inhaling for the count of 4 and then holding full of air to the count of 4, exhaling slowly, again count of 4, holding on empty, count of 4, and repeating. And we're going to probably do that about half a dozen times. So get yourself comfortable. Maybe you're seated forward with your feet flat on the floor. Maybe you want to recline a little bit for this, but find a comfort in your body. And let's begin. Just nice relaxed hands, relaxed jaw. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold empty, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold empty, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold empty, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold empty, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold empty, 2, 3, 4. And open your eyes and breathe normally. Just quietening ourselves down. I invite you to sit forward on your chair, feet flat on the floor, and about hip distance apart. We want to be very balanced in our body and not be in a slouched kind of reclined posture. Let's come on upright. Feel the weight into your feet. Shoulders rolled back a little bit. Put your hands on your thighs and let's just relax the low back by just doing some circles through. Using your hands for support, nice and slow, torso circles. Come forward over the legs, over to one side and up. Come around. Let's do one more big circle. And come to neutral spine. We're going to go the other direction. Press through the feet, spread out the toes. I hope you have nice bare feet so you can actually really use your feet and relax them. One more circle. Coming to a halt, coming to neutral here. Coming into a side bend here. You can take an anchor if you want on the side of your chair, and let's just take the left hand up towards the sky. Reach up, get a stretch in that side body, and gently come on over to the side. Nothing uncomfortable. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, come on over. Press through that right foot for a little balance. Come on back around, and let's just let that arm come down. Coming to the other side, reach up, extend, lengthen the spine, and come over to the side. Reach for the sky. One more time over. Reach for the sky, and let that go. I'm going to sit sideways because it's much easier to see, but it's easier to do front ways on a chair here. We're going to just be pulling the shoulders away from the ears. So we're striking the fingertips down alongside and pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Now draw that elbow back gently, softly. Strike down. Top line of the shoulder gets so tense. You can nod your head. Keep it nice and loose. Pull back. Feel that squeeze and then strike down. Feel that lengthening. One more time. Draw back the elbows. And down. Let that go. Getting all parts of our body ready for relaxation and a comfortable sleep tonight. We're headed for our figure 4 stretch. So make sure you're seated forward on your chair. Feet are flat on the floor. You're just going to bring that right ankle up and just lay it upon your thigh here. Okay, nice and tall. Don't get slouched in this. If this is too much for you, you can just cross at the ankle instead. We would prefer you come up here, open up that hip. Let's come up tall. Let's feel that length in our spine, and any amount float forward over top of the leg. Come on back up. We're not holding a static stretch. Nice and tall and forward. Gliding through, coming into that tension and release. Come on up. Can you flex the toes of that foot towards the shin for just a moment? And then point the toes. Flex and point. And come on around and unwind that, going to the other side. Foot up. Settle into place. Don't expect the same thing side to side. Just explore what your body needs as a nighttime gentle stretch, getting rid of the tension of whatever today had. Come forward and come upright. Come up tall and forward. And come upright and unwind. Let's go to the shoulders.
Touch to our feet.
Oh, I forgot my foot. Flexing and pointing your foot on that side as well. I have a fused ankle, but Kevin's a great demo of that. And unwind, put that foot down on the floor. Thanks for the reminder, Kevin. Many people when they're sleeping or trying to sleep, have a lot of issues with nerves in their shoulders or running down into their hands, getting really kind of jangly and uncomfortable, or starting to have carpal tunnel issues. Let's just go and take care of some of that and give some comfort by pressing hands to heart center here. Now put enough pressure that you still feel comfortable but you're engaged. Pushing between the hands. Nice and tall. And let's slowly lift the hands up above the face until the forearms press together. Press your forearms together, put some pressure, and pause at your range of motion. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the elbows just that little higher. Turn the hands so they come towards the face and the sides of the hands press together. Press the palms together. Come on down. Elbows splay, palms together. Now really lighten the pressure between the hands. Take them over to one side and just create some circles over there. This is what they call nerve flossing. It's just kind of freeing up the nerve compression, other direction with that circle. You can probably feel that in your forearm. Come on over to the other side. And depending on your dominant hand or if you have an injury, just be kind to that side. Other direction. And let that go. Just kind of shake those out. Awesome. Okay, we're going to be coming into our seated lunge and curl. We're going to be lifting up a leg and just bringing it up towards the chest. So put your hand underneath your thigh. You can give support. You don't just lift that leg up. Give support. Squeeze that leg up. Once you're up there, just hold for a second. Now curl up over top of that leg. Tuck the chin. Come to upright. One more time, curl up. Let that go and put it down. Let's go to the other side. Squeeze the knee to the chest. Nice and tall to start with. Tuck the chin, roll the shoulders and curl. And come to upright. Curl it up. And back to neutral spine. And let that go. So often people are very focused on being able to touch their toes. In the chair, we work towards that ability, but we are also just really kind of relaxing the hamstrings and relaxing the quads in the body by going into a forward fold. So what I would ask you to do, make sure your feet are about hip distance apart. You're forward on your chair. We're going to start really small with this and gradually take it deeper. If the deeper versions of this stretch are too much for you, stay with the initial ones. Do what's right for you. Hands on thighs, tall through the spine, and let's just fold over top of the legs and come on down. Elbows alongside rib cage, nice deep bend. Look at the floor. Press through, come on up. We don't want to do this too long. There's a lot of compression into the lungs and the chest cavity, so we're just going to float forward. And come on up. You decide if that's the right place for you or you want to go deeper. If you want to go deeper, you step your feet apart further and we're coming down, hands to the floor and dropping just in between the knees, shoulders between the knees, dropping down low. It's okay if you're still on your thighs. Come up a little bit into a flat back, forward fold. Now reach the left arm up towards the ceiling, open up through the chest. Big breath in. Exhale, bring that hand down. The other side, inhale, reach. Exhale, bring that hand down and roll yourself back up to neutral spine. Let's go to our neck, taking care of tension in the neck, not only just the side or the back of the neck, but how it connects to the top line of your shoulder as well. Starting by just lowering our left ear towards our shoulder, just nice and gentle. Don't do anything extreme with neck stretches. We're going to do this in stages. You stop where it's right for you. Okay, ear to shoulder. Now maybe you're taking an anchor with the side of the chair or even tucking your hand under your hip. My arms are quite long. I'm just going to grab a side of the chair. And now you feel that top line stretch. Slowly breathing through. Maybe adding just the weight of the hand to the side of the head. Not pulling, just the gravity and weight of that hand. Relax into that. Tuck the nose down to the shoulder and just clasp the back of the head gently. Let go with the hand slowly and bring the head up to neutral. Let's go to the other side. Starting simple, ear to shoulder. Add your anchor if you choose and a little bit of tension so you can feel that top line stretch. Take a breath here. Let's not hold our breath when we're trying to relax. Now add the hand if you choose. Slide your hand to just clasp the back of the head, tuck the nose to the shoulder there. Gently, slowly release. Don't do anything suddenly. And come out of that stretch. Inhale wide. Stretch the arms wide. Hi. And we're coming into a bit of a self-hug here. We're just going to wrap those arms around, tuck the chin, and curl up. Roll forward. Careful with the mic, Katie. Shoulders roll away from upper spine. Tuck the chin. Look which arm's on top. Let's change that. Inhale wide. Big breath in. Exhale, other arm on top and curl up. Roll up to neutral spine and unwind from that. Put your fingertips to your shoulders, elbows wide. Just rolling through the shoulders by creating circles going forward. Circles going forward. Nice and slow. Do you feel your body calming, quietening? Your muscles just starting to relax, getting ready. Let's go the other direction. Working through each part of our body and pause. Bring the elbows forward. Maybe you can even touch them together and then bring them very wide. Squeeze in the back plane and roll them forward. And wide and squeeze. Come to neutral and let that go. Cat-cow is a spine stretch that we often do on our hands and knees. We're going to do a seated cat-cow. Kevin's going to go sideways so you can see this more fully. So make sure your feet are still hip distance apart and you're forward on your chair. Okay, and what we're going to be doing is swaying the spine. Maybe we'll show Kevin while I cue through. We're going to sway the spine and bring the heart forward. We don't get too deep into the neck here, but we want to bring the chest forward and lift the tailbone. Then we tuck the tailbone, roll the shoulders, press through the hands, tuck the chin. Okay, let's do it with the breath. Inhale, come on forward. Big breath in. Exhale, push away, tuck the chin. Inhale, sway, tailbone lifts. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, roll the spine. One more time, deep breath in, heart forward. Exhale, press it away and come to neutral. For the rest of this series of exercises, we will be on the mats, or you can even do these safely on your bed. So take a pause here. We're going to move our chairs out of the way and come to your bed or to the mat for the next part of the exercises. Come into seated position. We'll meet you there. All right, here we are seated on our mats or on our beds here. And we're just going to be putting a little bend into the knees. If you're in bed, you might even want to roll up a blanket or a pillow under your knees. That's absolutely fine for this. We want to be seated upright. We're just going to do a very gentle row. We're going to lean forward, reach it out. Slowly pull those elbows back to side body. You don't have to lean back. Strike it out. If you want to, you can get into this, but this is a little bit of tension in the low back, so we might just come to upright on this, okay? Just coming in, pulling the elbows back a little bit. Lean and pull. One more time. Loosening up many joints, come to a pause there. Let's bend the knees a little deeper. We're just going to forward fold on top of our thighs. Very simple. Come on up, nice and tall, and just drape yourself over top of your thighs. Tuck the chin. Roll the shoulders away from the upper spine. Take a deep breath in, just melt down over top of your thighs. Feel the looseness in your neck, just nod through, soften the jaw. Come on up. And we're just going to extend the legs long. Can you get them straight? If you can't, that's okay. We're just going to reach up and open to each side here. So reaching both hands up to the sky and open to one side and look over to that side. There you go. And reach for the sky. Reach and open to the other side. Up to the sky and let that go. The rest of the things we'll be doing laying down. And I understand that you probably are going to have a hard time tracking or seeing if you're laying down. So I'll show you at least the very first one, and you can pause the video or cue through as we go here. So we're going to be laying on our sides. You can have a pillow or a pillow with your arm underneath your head. Hips are stacked here. And we're just going to do a nice sciatica release and hip release where we tap the knee in front and we tap the toe behind the hip, here behind the leg. So come on down. We're going to do that on each side. Bend the top knee. Put a hand on the mat in front of you for a nice balance. Tap the knee in front of you on the bed or mat and behind. And tap down. Can you lift your heel a little bit? Tap behind. Can you lift your knee a little and open up that hip? Rock it through, not rock it through, rock. Back and forth. I often will do this in the morning before I get out of bed, just to loosen up low back and hips. One more time. There you go. And we're going to roll over onto our backs, knees bent. And take whatever leg you wish up into the sky here. Hands on the abdomen and just some nice slow circles. They don't have to be extreme. Just rotate through the hip. Let's tuck the chin. Don't get all tight in the back of the neck here. Change direction. Bend that knee, put the foot down. Other foot goes up towards the sky. And big circles. Kick the foliage. Really controlled. If smaller is better for you, then that's fine. Change direction. Bring it around. Bend the knee. We're rolling over to the other side. Kevin and I are going to flip ends of our mat so we can stay facing at you, but you can just roll over simply to your other side to take care of that other hip. Bend the elbow and cushion the head. Bend the top knee, hand on the mat in front, and tap and tap. Back and forth. As you get that motion figured out, then consider lifting that heel a little bit and getting a deeper stretch. Lift that knee a little more. Your range of motion might be quite low to start. That's okay. Rocking through. And then pause, roll over onto your backs one more time here. Knees are bent. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Curl it up. Even lifting your tailbone a little bit. Tuck the chin and just squeeze and do a gentle rock side to side. A nice low back massage. Feel it across your hips. Feel any of those knotted, tense muscles. Just get that pressure release on them. Make some circles with your knees. Tuck that chin and slow, deep breathing. And circles with the knees the other direction. Hug one knee into your chest and extend a leg long. Lay that leg down on the mat and hug the knee into the chest. Now let's change out which side. Hug the other knee, extend a leg long. And then release that leg. Both legs are extended long. Let's take our arms out to side body here. And we're just going to go through a complete body relaxation from head to toe, from toe to head actually, starting at the feet. Just let your feet fall out to the sides, nice and relaxed. Moving up to the hips, we want a pelvic tilt that's a little bit up towards the ceiling so that the low back presses into the mat. So if you press through your heels a little bit, lift your pelvis, lay your spine down. Sometimes I like to just press on my low ribs because it really consciously makes me relax that part of my back into the mat. Arms are wide out at a diagonal, creating a nice space in the side body. It's cooling, it's relaxing. Palms up, fingers relaxed and slightly curled. Let's press through the elbows and lift the sternum just a little bit. And then lay the shoulders down. Tuck the chin. Relax the jaw. Separate the teeth. And take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. Inhale. One more time. And I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. Practice the box breathing if you wake up and you can't quite get back to sleep. Thank you very much for joining us. Sleep well. Are you asleep?